I think there will be a profound sense of dismay and, frankly, contempt. He's ripped the party apart. He's created the greatest constitutional crisis of modern times. He's knocked billions off the value of the nation's savings. He's like a general that led his army to the sound of guns and at the sight of the battlefield abandoned the field. To the claims of his adjutant, who said he wasn't up to the job in the first place, I have never seen so contemptible and irresponsible a situation.
What do you think should happen next then?
This is a free society. There's no question of punishment. He must live with the shame of what he's done.
Do you think he is ashamed?
I have no idea. I know he should be. But the fundamental issue is a simple one. This process, which would not have happened without him, has now left a great gaping hole in the future of Britain's decision makers. Not just Britain's decision makers, but all over the world, people thinking about investing in this country, or in this country thinking of investing as well, don't know what the future holds. The priority now is for that question to be answered, and quickly. We cannot just let this thing drift as everybody makes speeches and pontificates. The decision making, until it is restored, will cost us jobs and investment and is at the heart of our future prosperity.
You say that he has brought shame on himself. Do you think he's brought shame on the party, the Conservative Party?
The Conservative Party is an immensely impressive democratic political force. It has held power longer than any other democratic party in human history. It will not be damaged by this act of irresponsibility, which is essentially a personal intervention.
You've talked about, well, let me just ask you now. So there are four contenders now. Who do you think you'll be backing now, personally?
I'm not making a mind up about this until I see much more of the statements, of the policy positions. All I know is that the prime responsibility is to end the uncertainty that is now like a dark cloud over the investment world.
I read that you had said that Farage and Gove and Boris Johnson need to be in the negotiations with regard to Brexit. Do you still think that?
Well, it's quite obvious that there's no prospect of that, which is...
Well, Gove is standing.
Yes, but he is... Boris Johnson is the one who won the referendum. Without him, it would not have happened. Without him, there would be none of this uncertainty. And he's abandoned the field. Quite interesting, actually. One of the allegations upon which the referendum was conducted is that there's an elite group in this country who are out of touch. Well, it's that elite group that's now got to pick up the pieces of British self-interest, whilst Boris Johnson abandons any sense of responsibility for what he's done.
But right now you're not putting your name to anyone's name.
No.